21 years ago, yesterday, the world as we know it came crashing down. September 11, 2001. For those of us old enough to remember the attack on the World Trade Center, it's an impossible morning to forget. Nearly a generation later, there's a new group of young adults who maybe weren't directly impacted by that day, but well, they still want to remember nonetheless. Photojournalist Kevin Esslinger takes us to Boise State students planting the school's first formal memorial in the heart of campus.
One flag in at a time. That's all it takes.
We have 30 going back, 100 coming across.
I think it's a great memorial for what has shaped our country. And honestly, it's the least we could do.
Last week, we introduced and proposed a bill to the General Assembly and the Senate to pass funding to pay for 2,977 American flags to represent those who lost their lives on 9/11.
It's good to show remembrance to those who died. It's one of probably the most infamous days in American history, and this is something that other colleges do across the U.S. So we thought Boise State should start a tradition like it here.
This is our first year of doing a memorial for September 11th.
This is a little act that we can do to remember a large group of people.
We just really wanted to show our commitment to, America and to the day, and we wanted to really show that we remember and we honor those that we lost.
For most of us in the group, we weren't alive.
And I was born in '03, so a couple years after September 11th, but the memory is definitely still there, and you learn about it in school, and you talk to people that were alive at that point in time. It really makes you sit back and think, this is a pretty terrible act that we need to not forget.
I was a baby, so the stories my parents tell me is just like everyone was just holding their breath and just waiting for what's happening next. And after everyone figured out what was going on, it really did bring the country together.
I think the day really represents how the country came together, even though it was so saddening and there was so much anguish and pain, but we really were one, and I think unity is so important here, and that's what we want to show here at Boise State.
This is not only important to us, but the 27,000 students, I hope, that attend here at Boise State, because it's something where we can stop and reflect.
I didn't know what to expect. I just knew that there was going to be flags in the ground, but it's turning out great, and I think people will enjoy and just really respect what we're doing here because it is part of our history.